Welcome to Movie and a Beer, everybody. This is Dan bringing us in, and we have a really cool foreign-ish film that we're going to discuss during this wonderful episode with some awesome friends and co-hosts here at the table.
It's foreign. It's a foreign film,
I guess.
This is a foreign film. Hi, listener. Thanks for joining us. I'm Aaron. I'm your brush, anti-plaque, anti-cavity, toothpaste shine expert.
Thank you, Toothpaste Demon. This is Blake. I'm your Brendan Fraser expert. Not only did he do George of the Jungle, he also did Dudley Do-Right.
Yes.
Because apparently there's an era where we had to turn all those cartoons into live action, and he was kind of perfect at both.
He was cartoonish.
Mm-hmm. He was. He was really good in those roles.
He was great in Monkey Bone.
He was.
Monkey Bone's not a good movie, but I sure do like him.
I like him in Encino Man better because he doesn't really say anything.
But he's so. I like him in that episode of Scrubs. It's all sad.
Okay, guys, let's give Brian a minute.
Hey, everybody. I'm Brian. I'm the sad American expert.
Sad American expert. Here we are. All right. So,
Brian, do you want the toothbrush you meant to help you out?
There's a film.
Oh, I sure would. I need something in my life to cheer me up.
That toothbrush mascot is high energy, guys.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
All right. So the film we're talking about is Rental Family, and this stars Brandon Fraser and a bunch of Japanese actors.
You guys watch Rental Family?
And a film about an agency that rents out actors to fulfill your needs in various ways, shapes, and forms. It follows Brandon as Brendan, sorry, not Brandon.
As Philip Vanderplug.
Yes, in his journey in becoming a part of the company that does this, one of the many companies that does the rental thing. The first thing he does is he goes to a funeral and plays a sad American. That's thus the need to have a sad American as a panel member, because sad Americans are real in Japan.
Well, it was the part that he was hired to play. And what's funny about this, so dear listener, our protagonist here in this film is kind of a failing American actor in Tokyo, modern day Tokyo, contemporary Tokyo.
Yeah.
Whose career kind of started off with this one-hit wonder, this like well-known toothpaste commercial.
Well, that's how it kicked off in Japan. They showed him in some pirate show.
Yeah.
Are we saying that happened after the toothpaste?
I think that was before the toothpaste.
It might have been
So I
before.
think I'm sure he had like a middling career.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really say why he moved, right?
I think just to escape and like find.
We get glimpses of his past life, but I imagine he moved to get more acting jobs or something.
I think he was pursuing career success.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so he's been in Tokyo. I think it says 7 years. Yeah. But it's not going well. And so he gets called for this part as sad American. He shows up. He thinks it's an audition. It's not.
It's actually a role.
It's a role in a funeral. And you as the viewer are just as confused as he is, showing up and not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say. There's this funeral. He gets the shock of his life at this funeral. I don't know. I don't think we should spoil any.
It's pretty surprising. I was surprised. We're all like, what?
Yeah,
Just as much as the actor was.
But
everyone else knew what was going on because they had done this before.
Yeah.
They're all paid. Everyone. You have to remember that. And that's a theme throughout. You'd never know who's paid
also,
or not.
Dan, that's a spoiler for the first funeral. First funeral is also a spoiler. I'm so sorry.
So go back
Of the 700
30 seconds to a minute and forget what you just heard and fast forward 45 seconds.
Okay, so he's a struggling actor in Tokyo. Things are not going well.
Rewind more.
He drinks a lot.
He's a struggling actor in Tokyo. Things are not going well.
They show him drinking by himself in one scene.
Oh, he drinks a lot. He's drinking every night.
Yeah.
He goes and drinks. He hangs out with his coworkers.
That bartender knows him.
He knows him by name and says, "You need the shot because I can see your face."
Yeah.
He says that.
Yeah, he's always bragging about how he's got eyeballs.
Yeah.
Right. So he gets this job for sad American, and he thinks he's going to an audition. And he gets there and he's just ushered in. No, here's the room, and there's a funeral in process. And as the viewer, you are as confused as he is. You don't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on, and it becomes very clearly a fish out of water story where he's struggling. And you're right there. You're positioned, I think, to be very sympathetic. You're right there with him.
I think that's part of why Brendan Fraser got that role, because I was telling the guys earlier. Anytime he does anything online, because he was gone for so long due to just Hollywood chicanery and terribleness, that he's back. Everyone online I see is like, this is great. Heck yeah, more Brendan Fraser. We missed you. Yeah. Come on in, man. Play the whale. Play what's that robot name from Doom Patrol, just robot.
Yeah, I think his name's Robot.
Just robot. Just do whatever you want. We love to have you back.
But I think, I mean, the whale was kind of a surprise return for him. And I don't know all the details of why he stepped back. I know there were like mental health issues. I think he had some loss in his death in the family.
Death in the family and some blacklisting due to like he said no to certain people, and
there was
they said like, all right, well then we're not putting you in movies.
I think it was the secretary or the president of the Foreign Press Association made a move on him or something like that.
Yeah. Similar to all the Weinstein stuff where a lot of actresses just didn't get roles because Weinstein said, well, I don't want them.
Yeah, not Weinstein, but like that.
Yeah.
So
similar stuff.
So I do want to pause for a second and say we did also imbibe on a couple of beers.
This is movie and a beer?
No, I didn't imbibe anything. I drank mine.
You drank some, which is the same thing, same difference. And we're talking about a Japanese film because about 80% of it is in Japanese. If you watch this, you better turn on the subtitles unless you speak fluent Japanese.
I think this is Japanese written, Japanese directed, made and crafted in Japan.
In Tokyo. So we pulled some beers out of the beer fridge because we did not stop anywhere prior to this. And we had a couple of really interesting things. The first one was the Umpire Strikes Back, which is a collab with Vice Beer out of Vancouver and the Portland Diamond Project, which is an organization group, whatever you want to call them, that's trying to get professional baseball into the city of Portland, which is interesting because they're in Vancouver. But, it's good for everybody. And it's the PDXPA. So it's a Portland-style extra pale ale. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then the second one that we had, which was actually kind of surprising, which none of us had seen the movie. We didn't know it was in there. But it's called Pinky Promise from Obelisk out in Astoria. And this is a West Coast IPA. And the pinky swear actually happens in the film, and we're all yelling at the screen when it happened. We're like, "Oh my god, there's a beer we're gonna drink!" It's like,
you guys said that. I said, "I told you so."
I told you so. I didn't know.
Be in the movie.
I
was looking at my phone.
I was so amazed. I was like, "Wow, this really happened." So,
I told you so.
Philip takes on various roles. He has his first job is doing.
So it's kind of like renting companionship.
Yes, renting companionship.
And kind of...
Which is a common thing in Japan, right?
Right, yeah. Japan, I believe maybe Korea as well. In our culture, we think of that, we kind of associate that with prostitution, but you can rent a friend and go watch a movie. And
or
so
play video games.
It's kind of something between, babysitter or therapist or, something where it's like there's another person involved and it's not.
And I feel like the movie does a good job of tackling that with dialogue in Philip asks the guy who hires him, well, why do we do this? And he tells him, well, people need this for various reasons.
And we see several jobs where it suddenly dawns on us, oh yeah, that makes sense. That really fits well.
Yeah.
And that also gets brought up. He says, mental health is stigmatized.
Yes.
Yeah, like
really severely in that country. So you do not. He's like, why don't they just get a therapist? Like, because everyone else
because it's a very American thing to just go get therapy.
But we see I don't want to spoil anything for this movie because I really want our listeners to find it. It is worth watching.
It came out last year, so it's still really new.
But we see our protagonist, has all kinds of hesitations, all kinds of moral qualms about what these jobs are and what they mean. And especially the first job, he's hiding. He's hiding somewhere.
That's right.
And he doesn't want to do it.
We all had theories, but it turned out to be much more simple.
But then when he sees the outcome, I think he's sold of okay, I really did do something that helped another person. This really was the right thing to do. And maybe it's in a sense it's lying, but it's kind of lying for a good cause, right?
Yeah. Well, and trying to walk a fine line without spoiling, I think his moral qualms about the job help explain the way his character reacts.
Yeah,
later in the film.
Yeah, a lot of the time.
He can't stick with just being an actor.
He blurs boundaries in some pretty important ways.
Isn't that acting, gentlemen?
Yes, it is.
Today we'll take you on a journey into it.
So to kind of, I guess, maybe step back from spoiler topics, I was trying to think of other movies that this reminded me of. And I'm thinking there's an obvious Lost in Translation.
For sure.
American actor trying to seek connection in Japan, trying to navigate cultural divides. And, it is kind of the kind of loneliness of being in a place where you don't know all the rules and there's a language barrier. I think Lost in Translation is absolutely about that. This movie's about that too, but this movie's also about other things. So I guess I got two questions. Sorry to make this complicated. Two questions. One, what else is this movie about? Two, what other similar movies are there besides, Lost in Translation and this one?
I only watch action films. I have no answer.
So what action film?
What kills me is that
Talladega Nights.
I mean, this is kind of a hero's journey. And a lot of Will Ferrell movies follow the hero's journey. I can't
Well,
think,
and like fish out of water stories, immediately Borat comes to mind.
Oh, geez. Big American movie.
Philip Vander Uven or whatever his name was is certainly is a cast.
Yes, we're having fun with this one. So, seriously, though, this is a really good movie.
I can't think of
This is
another
a
movie.
fantastic movie.
Yeah, I can't think of another movie that matches this tone. I have other ones that like elicit a similar response where I just connect. I feel that for the character, a lot of stuff he goes through, we've all been through in some way or another.
So you feel like you really identify with the protagonist here. Like you're really successfully brought in to sympathize with him.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser is a phenomenal actor, and the way this is written is really good. I looked up the director. They've done a few directing things, a lot of writing. Like they follow like emotional stuff. This is kind of their bread and butter.
Yeah.
Well, and this is about a fundamental human feeling, which is being lonely. You know, and I mean the job in the movie is about trying to help people who are lonely, and in doing so, he becomes less lonely.
Right.
So it's very much a movie about.
So
being
here's
alone.
here's your 1-to-1 direct correlation. Paddington. Think about that for a second.
Paddington Bear?
Yes, the movies.
Dude, if you haven't seen them, they're incredible.
This
Paddington
is
1 and 2
exactly
are so
Paddington.
good.
I haven't
This is
seen
a
these.
character who's
Highly recommend
lonely,
it.
who goes on a journey to become less lonely and making friends and discovering who and what he is and where he can go.
Because the first one, he's trying to find his Aunt Lucy, right?
Something like
he
that,
leaves Peru. And
It's
comes
about
across
connection,
and comes across that family where he falls in. And the second one's great because he's in jail for a little bit, and Brendan Gleeson plays the chef. And it's great. You love it.
Finding connection, finding your people, finding family.
And eating marmalade sandwiches.
And marmalade, yes. And the other one is Lars and the Real Girl. Because it's a super lonely character. He has a solitary life.
I've never seen it.
He's
and I've been
seeking
meaning to.
companionship.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah, it's similar in an emotional standpoint and what the direction goes. It has absolutely nothing to do with these. Those movies are completely different. It is not the same premise. It's ultimately giving you the same type of story, though.
It's the same kind of feeling. It's the same sort of excellent execution, same kind of emotional intelligence in the movie, and the same kind of characters. Like I guess like the emotional quality. Like Lars and the Real Girl, it feels like a good example to bring up.
The one I would go with, because I kept being struck with, Tokyo is like one of the most populated cities. Is that right? Like
I think like 50 million people.
We still see Philip feel so alone, surrounded by all these people.
Yeah.
I did think back to, and this is a little bit of a stretch, The World's End, the third of the Cornetto trilogy, where Simon Pegg's character gets his old high school chums to come back to their hometown to do the Golden Mile drinking challenge. And the whole time he's like with them, but he's always like on his own. It ultimately becomes a story of like how he feels and like he's kind of playing on like killing himself. They don't outright say it, but I want to do this and then just stop because my life is terrible. I'm not happy.
He will have succeeded.
And he's with
He
his
never went
friends.
beyond where he was at that point.
Yeah. And he's with his friends, but still alone. And that kind of struck me there. Like, like Philip's doing this thing with all these people and like connecting all these lives, and he still, for a lot of the film, just stays disconnected.
So I think we were all kind of emotionally moved by this movie, probably at different points. But
Brian cried.
I will admit,
Sad American.
I wasn't even sad American. I'm a toothpaste guy, and I even had a tear of toothpaste.
Burned a lot, having that mitt in your eyes.
The mint is not great, but
It tasted good, though.
would you consider this this is definitely a drama, but is it a comedy drama? Is it actually not a drama and a comedy?
I don't think it's a comedy at all. The comedy is
has
secondary
funny
to the
moments.
drama. There's funny moments, and I think that helps drives the story and gets you through the hard emotional parts.
There's very human moments.
Yeah, very, very human. I mean, most of this movie takes place. All right, so
It's not like heavy drama that's just beating you over the head.
According to Letterboxd, drama, then comedy.
Yes. So all shot on set, all on location. There's no stages. As far as I could tell, there may be a set that they did like the funeral scene in, but he walked into a building and it looked like it's the same building. And there was also some other scenes that take place inside of buildings you don't see out of, possibly done on set. Most of it shot on location.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I didn't see too many ceilings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
not
were
like
some in there, though.
The old man's boyhood home had a ceiling.
His apartment had a ceiling.
I was thinking about that.
His apartment had a ceiling.
Oh yeah, but that was like
most of the houses, the houses he would go into, you could see his head because his head was an inch from the ceiling.
That was part of the light
American
comedy to show like Brendan Fraser's a big man.
He's not a small person.
And Tokyo's not built for a man of his stature.
All right, so lighting, every scene was really well lit. There were no drowned out, blown out scenes. The scenery scenes where they're outside and you see coastline or you see big city scenes.
B-roll stuff.
Was really clean. Not a lot of smog. There were a couple of scenes where you could see fog going by or smoke. I couldn't quite tell, but I was like, hey, that makes it look real. He's standing at an intersection with a transit train to go by, and it's literally just like we're on our sidewalk, but we have to stop for the train every 15 seconds or a minute or 5 minutes or whatever.
Well, it felt immersive.
It felt very real.
Well, and let's also talk about how the shooting of the film helps the structure of the film.
Yeah.
At the beginning, when our main character is very alone and segmented, you kept on seeing shots of him in steel, glass, and wood.
Box shapes. Yep.
And everybody else were in those shapes too. And there were rigid lines all over the place. They were just separate. They were alone. And then as he became more emotionally connected, we started seeing some outside scenes.
Yep.
And I'm thinking of a museum scene where there was all this colorful light
and no boundaries.
The monster cat parade.
But also
there weren't boxes; they were all round and
open,
organic.
Yeah.
Constructs.
I want to say, I mean, Brendan Fraser did an excellent job with his portrayal, especially like just showing emotion and communicating with his face.
But it was all facial.
But I think all of the actors here were like,
they're phenomenal,
fantastic.
It was like every character felt believable to me, and I love that because there's some movies that sometimes a character will feel two-dimensional, or maybe their motivations feel a little simple. Here, it's like I fully believed like every character and what they were choosing to do made sense for who they were and what their motivations were.
And let's talk about the child actor.
Oh, yeah.
She stole the show.
She was fantastic.
Yeah.
At first, I was worried that she was playing an archetype.
A little whiny kid. Yeah.
And you understood where she was coming from. And after kind of the initial few lines, she was no longer that archetype. She was her own character.
Very fleshed out character with depth. And a complete story arc, too.
And also a much more impressive human being than most kids are allowed to be in films.
Well, this is going to blow your all's minds. According to Letterboxd, this is the only movie she's credited for.
Huh.
So it could be her first major film. Shannon Mahina Gorman.
Interesting.
So
fantastic
hopefully
job.
She'll stick with acting, but still have a nice, fulfilling life, and then we can see her.
Might be a name that we hear again.
Yeah, I think she did a really good job in embracing and understanding the innocence that was being portrayed, and then the betrayal of the pinky swear. Oh my God! How hard was that?
Spoilers.
I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard. I mean, I'm talking about the beer, but it's not that hard.
You're not.
It's a pinky promise.
No, she
with
did
a
great.
Dagger in its hand.
We all knew in the moment when it was made. It was a promise that could not be kept. But
we've all seen the story, but she did a good job of seeming like a kid.
Yeah.
Versus I always liked Haley Joel Osment, but he always felt like a kid playing an adult playing a kid, or like a kid playing a kid kind of vibe.
An adult's
idea. A kid playing an adult's idea of a kid.
Yeah. And that might just go to Hikari.
Yeah, the director.
Hikari, the director. also known as Mitsuyo Miyazaki. I don't know if it's the same relation as.
Other
Oh my
one.
goodness, the one of the animator.
Oh, not that one. No.
I'm blanking on his-
Haru. God, is it
See, I'm
Haruki
spacing on his-
Miyazaki?
Yes.
Miyazaki that did My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Probably, I'm sure no relation. Could anybody other than Brandon Fraser have pulled this off?
I was about to say Sam Rockwell, but he just has too much charm. Like Brendan Fraser has like a quiet charm.
But he's got kind of like this affable, sad sack quality that makes you like him.
Yeah, and Sam Rockwell,
He
would have found a moment to go too big.
would have danced at some point.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
Ugh.
No.
I think he gets
Like,
to make
I'm
you
done with
do-
Too glamorous, a little bit.
He looks like he's carved
laughing.
from wood.
He does.
All
He's
right.
Pinocchio.
I think Gary Oldman could have done it
Ooh,
Interesting.
because he carried off Churchill, which was much quieter
That's true.
character.
He knows how to
Right.
shoot scenery, but he also knows when to hold back and really. Damn, that's a really good pick.
Yeah.
I would like to see
I mean, he may have been a little too old
maybe
to be cast as some of the
It would be-
characters.
Some of the relationship would have been a little awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want it for a full movie, but I'd like to see what Seth Rogen could do with it. After
That
seeing
might
the
be
studio,
interesting.
seeing him act more, and
Yeah,
not,
I mean,
not
he's
just do
a
story
great actor.
comedies. I'm liking what he's growing into. I'd like to see his take on it.
Paul Giamatti.
Oh God.
Ooh,
Huh.
He's
I mean-
so like twitchy and squirmy, and I don't know. I would
mean-
rather see Mark Hamill than Paul
Oh
Giamatti.
yeah, but Mark
Oh,
doesn't
can we
act.
do
He
a
just
quick
says what he says.
pivot and nail some ladies we think would be interesting for? I know that would change the dynamic, but
Rosie O'Donnell
what
No,
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate seeing her
for
try.
which part?
for Brendan Fraser's
for her for the
Oh,
for
being the
character.
stand-in
Oh.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to male role instead of female
Oh.
role.
Or
I think the
vice versa.
dynamic would have been really different.
It would
because
have been different, but
because
I'm
of
curious
how women are treated in that culture. Even tall Americans or foreigners in any way, shape, or form are treated way differently.
because
women than men.
Frances McDormand. I'd like to see what she does.
Yeah, she would tear it up.
I would love to see what she does with that spot.
That'd be interesting. Make it happen. Number one.
I'm not in Hollywood. Aaron, hop on it.
Okay.
You're a toothpaste demon monster. Go do it.
Oh, I am the brush fixer, as they
The brush fixer.
Yeah. So I guess if I could think of a criticism, because this was a really truly excellent movie.
Yeah, perfect.
If I could think of one criticism though, sometimes the music was so expertly done 90% of the time.
Yeah.
10% of the time, the music
Got in the way.
it felt like it overstepped a little bit and it was trying a little too hard to tell me what to feel. And I noticed it.
I mean, I brought it up
think
too.
we-
I noticed it. I said, "Oh, what about that song?" I was like, "I shouldn't have noticed the song."
Yeah. And I think we've
Yeah.
said on this podcast a few times that if a score is really doing things really well, you don't actually
Don't
think
even
about
pay
it.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And
of it.
here, like it was that way 90% of the time, but there were a couple scenes.
Yeah. I would say the heart of the film, the most emotional scene of the film, I would have really liked to see it dry and just let the actors carry the
And
scene.
hear them
And
digging
they
in
would
the
have done
dirt.
it. They would have done it.
And I think they could have done it.
Now, I think, with what was on screen, they would have carried it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's so funny because I watched so many movies that like Edgar Wright, Quentin Tarantino, James Gunn all like love a needle drop, and they usually do it really well. So I love when like I notice a song playing. I'm like, hell yeah, this is awesome. This is ramping up the scene. But you're right. For this movie, less would have been been nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say there was one scene where there was music actually in the scene that I noticed.
At karaoke.
No, it was when he was playing the part of the writer interviewing the aging movie star, and the record the movie star was playing told us a lot about who he was.
There was a whole music collection
Yeah.
that told us a lot about
Yeah,
who
and
he was.
there was like this kind of, it wasn't really free jazz, but it was like not well known 60s style lounge jazz playing, and it told you a lot about who this actor was when he wasn't an 80-year-old man.
I forgot about that.
His life before he left.
Yeah.
And that's an important phrase he uses.
So
Well, that actor was also really great.
I mean, great acting all around. I think like the last question that I had thought of was, does this need to be set in Tokyo? Like, would it work if you put this into Miami or Los Angeles?
Does Miami or Los Angeles have these services?
I mean, why couldn't it?
That just smacks of like
making it up.
I would doubt it because it would feel like how in like the movie Yes Man, Zooey Deschanel's job, quotes, is jogging photography.
So too
Which
much.
feels so weird and specific, and like if it was like a Wes Anderson movie, maybe.
So, but like too much suspension of disbelief.
For me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see Americans doing this. I see Americans
Going
This
to
is
therapy.
this is straight up a Japanese film.
recognizing him
Yeah,
immediately.
even though
Like up top, like, oh, you're toothpaste guy. Oh, dude, let me get a photo, and then just ruins it. Yeah, for me at least.
several of the jobs I could see working in America, the having a friend to play video games with, I don't know.
I could maybe
The funeral attendees, I don't know.
that I feel like I've heard has happened.
The faux wedding,
I don't know about
that's a little tough.
I mean,
I don't know. I
America,
called
you
it that
you just
one.
need a couple witnesses.
I would say that's probably happened here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Not with fakes. It's like they just had friends come in and say, "Hey, they're actually getting married, and you need to fake it." I mean, I was in the military, and there were fake weddings all the time. But that was from a financial standpoint. You did it because you got a lot more money. You didn't have to be with them. You didn't have to be even on the same continent.
Yeah, like
You were
on
married.
paper kind of thing.
It's just on paper. And that's sort of what this was. It was just on paper.
Well, this was more so for the emotional. Like they were
parents
saying, like,
needed
the
to-
parents are happy,
Yeah.
the daughter's happy,
Yep.
everyone's.
Yeah.
This was not
Well,
about like tax status or
No,
anything. This
but,
was
yeah.
like, what do my parents need?
Fulfilling family obligations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still making
Which is
everyone
very
who
real.
everyone who can be happy.
Yeah.
As happy as they can be.
And there's even some countries that have regulations around how many children you can have and what is this and that and all of that. And it's interesting that it shows it in a respectful way. And they try to present it in, we're trying to make everyone happy
Right.
by doing
We're
this
not
thing.
trying to bamboozle anybody.
Yeah, we're not lying. It's just what they need to see in order for us to move on with
It
our
fulfills the emotion that needs to be fulfilled. Yeah. So to answer your question, I don't know if it could take place in America,
lives. I don't think it could.
in the USA, or Canada.
It's like it's a Japanese story.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I
right.
think I agree with that. I think I agree with that.
So my question is going to be a question that was actually asked in the film. If you could
8
hire
thumbs
someone.
up, I think.
8 thumbs up. But if you could hire somebody, if you could hire them and cost was no issue, what would
To
you
fulfill a
to
role
fulfill
for
a
you.
role for
Well,
you?
hold on. Is my mom ever going to hear this episode?
No.
What's your mom's email address? No reason.
So I'm a first generation. This is going to get real personal, real quick, Dan. This
All
question.
right.
First generation college student. I made VP early in my career. I
Mhm.
play musical instruments. I speak foreign languages. I have accomplished a lot in my life. My parents have never said they are proud of me in those words. They have never found an occasion to say, "Aaron, I'm proud of you." So
let's fist bump.
so
Fame.
my
You're not
person I'd
alone.
hire
Yeah.
would be a mom and a dad to just hug me around the shoulders and tell me that.
Yeah,
That's my answer.
mine's really close to that too. So I got your back.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
do
Blake.
we want to go in that direction then? Since
Yeah,
you
whatever.
have-
I hate
Whatever.
you don't have to be
don't
honest.
no, I'm
just
saying,
'cause
are
I
we going
was.
into?
Oh, we'll go this way.
counter-
I'll come back
counterclockwise.
because
Oh, you can't-
mine is not that. Mine was the
Oh.
first person I actually had a crush on, but that's a whole other ball of wax.
Oh.
We'll get around to that.
Well,
We'll
so
come back
yours
When,
would
around
when we
be-
set the Patreon up, we'll have that on the Patreon.
because it's salacious.
All right. Blake,
We'll also add on the Patreon what that word means.
I'm hiring parents. Who are you hiring?
Boy, great question. See, at first I thought I'd like hire like someone to be like an older sibling because I was an only child.
Oh man.
Lot Keith.
I'm your older brother. What are you talking about? Punch.
Hi, police.
Nice.
This strange man just hit me.
I don't know.
I know him.
But like I was the latchkey kid, so my parents said they were proud of me all the time. And my parents are awesome.
We're all jealous.
Yeah, I'm going to keep bragging about it. So my mommy and daddy.
Enjoy
Boy,
your perfect life, Blake.
it's a brother bear. No,
That karma's come around a few times.
this is what I was trying to push you towards Dan because I don't know. It'd be nice to like all my grandparents are dead. It'd be nice to like hire like a grandma, like a
To teach you how to make pie.
well, no, just to like hang out and like
Just
do
have
grandma
lunch.
stuff.
Have
like,
lunch with grandma.
like my dad's mom's mom died when I was pretty early, and dad's mom would like watch Tom and Jerry with me.
Mhm.
It taught me how to make like the perfect scrambled eggs, and smacked my hand when I threw a rock at a cat because I was a stupid little kid.
Oh,
And she was
grandma's
like-
in right there.
Yeah,
grandma's in the
exactly.
right,
So I needed that. Like, oh, cool. That's a bad thing to do.
But what about like your grandma from Ireland that's going to teach you a little
That
bit of
is my
Irish?
grandma from Ireland. She,
No, I mean she's going to teach you some Irish language.
I don't think she knew any. She didn't. My dad's mom was born in Ireland
Uh-huh.
and then moved to New York before she like learned any Gaelic or anything.
All right. Okay.
I think she taught my mom how to make shepherd's pie.
All right.
Well, I could you off my back.
So yeah, well then grandma can teach you. Hired grandma can teach you. How
Didn't
to
have
make
to teach
shepherd's
me
pie.
anything. Just hang out and be
Just
a
hang
grandma.
out, be grandma. Well,
okay.
cook with you. Bake things with you. Bake
There you
cookie-
go.
Bake them brownies.
Those
You
cookie
can teach.
squares.
You'll show grandma how to make them cookie squares, and she will give you feedback.
I shouldn't, because that's mom's recipe. You guys are getting real in the weeds on this, and you don't get it.
Okay, Brian, who are you going to hire?
Now, I'm not done.
All right. Well, let's see.
You had all the time to think. I advanced so hard.
You can pass.
Oh, we can pass?
Oh,
We can
Oh, now
pass?
you tell us. I'm going to hire somebody that tells me I can pass.
I'm going to open the
Oh my
Patreon to
God.
get this thing canceled.
No,
All right.
Brian,
I'm going to pass on the thing that I would really do because
is this too embarrassing?
Coward.
no, it's too personal.
Too personal.
I think
That's
I
cool.
might cry if I actually tell the
Oh,
story.
that's cool.
But I've always wanted to be a dad.
Hmm.
I think I might hire a kid to hang out with, and
Nice.
I could do Boys and Girls Club, I guess. So yeah.
But
That's
you got
cool.
me and Aaron.
You,
We're your
you,
kids.
you babysit your friends' kid all the time. You did.
Well,
when
and
she
that's
was growing
true.
up.
That is true.
And that
yeah,
was
and
awesome.
I've had that experience to
Surrogate
some
parent.
extent.
Surrogate
yeah.
parent.
Hey,
to
Brian,
an
Aaron
extent.
keeps bullying me. Can you punish him?
I'm an older brother. That's what we do.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, he's teaching you your limits.
So your limit.
I'm going to run away from home.
I know. Okay, so
Look at
mine.
myself.
That's what happened to my other younger brother.
Settle down. I'm going to turn this car around.
Dude, I don't care. I don't even want to go to Disneyland. I want to go to the museum.
That's fine. Mickey hates you.
I hate Mickey.
He's on my side of the back seat.
This is the whole
Touching
backseat's mine. I'm annexing you.
He's touching me. He's touching me. He's touching me.
Do I have to come back here and saw the seat in half with my chainsaw?
Do it, coward.
All right. So mine's a fun one. So
Thank
That
God.
wasn't fun.
I had a scoutmaster who was a really important role model kind of person to me in some ways. And when I joined the military and left and didn't see him until I got out of the military, and I saw him and touched base with him a little bit. And it was really interesting interacting with somebody who, as a younger person, really had a lot of emotional attachment to and felt was somebody I could confide in as a friend, but as an adult and not as a
an
colleague.
adult that supported
An adult
you.
that supported me. And then, I hung out with him a couple of times, and then that was it. Like, he dropped off the face of the earth, and I didn't see him. And it's like, I moved out here to Oregon, and after I had gone back a couple of times to visit family and stuff, I tried looking him up, and he was just gone. I don't know what happened to him.
He's in Tokyo playing roles in families.
No, he's in
Maybe.
toothpaste commercials.
I have no idea. So that would be the person I would hire somebody to be that person to come back and just talk. Because I miss that. It's just like real conversation about what's going on with the family and what's going, like somebody who knows me really well.
Yeah.
And like, people here don't know me that well. Know me in that way. Let me say, put it like that.
There's something really valuable about having like an experienced older person that you can openly talk with, and they're not going to judge you. And they're also not going to tell you exactly what to do, but they might try and nudge you with some good advice in the right kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's something I think that's so valuable.
But it was also really important that it was a two-way street, because there were things he was going through that I could help explain to him that he had no experience with.
Dan,
But that's a whole other conversation.
I
for
have the perfect
Patreon.
Korean drama for you. You have no idea.
It was good. I miss Randy. His name was Randy, and I thought it was unfortunate that I lost touch with him, and that's like somebody from my past that I would like. Oh, it'd really be cool just to catch up with him again. But
I would have lost touch with my grandma, but I have a Ouija board, so I'm fine.
I don't have one here in the house, but we can do it when we get back to your place.
No, I got a
It's
cursed one.
awesome.
It's
Do
fine.
you? What's
Brother,
it?
you should not be messing with it. There's so much goat blood everywhere. My house is a mess.
You just have to throw some salt in the corners or something. And
I thought that too. It turns out, no.
No. Do you have to like
That's
make
all
a pentagram-
Hollywood.
pentagram out of salt
Hollywood lied to
or
me.
sugar or something? What, like goat's blood?
Or maybe the salt is outside in the yard, and that's.
Well, I
why
mean, I
it's not
ate all
working.
the salt, and that's why my heart hurts so much. But so I got the goat's blood to make up for the salt.
Okay. Like after this, you and I are going to make appointments for doctors.
Yes.
I got a doctor. I don't trust that quack. It's just a duck with that little shiny
Okay.
thing on it.
We're going to hire a doctor an actor.
Now
to
we're
a doctor.
talking.
So I was going to say, this sounds like a very Japanese service and an idea in business, but each of us do have a thing we can't think of.
Oh, I bet everybody on the planet could. Everybody has someone they miss or someone they could use. That's just part of
Well,
the
that's
human
what
changed my
experience.
answer.
a
Yeah,
void they can fill.
Yes.
I would say.
But I
that's-
also
That's the
think
human
that
condition.
that many of these roles are not roles Americans are going to pay for.
I want to change my answer. I want to hire a new Aaron.
Oh, geez.
Wait, what's wrong with the old Aaron?
You bully me.
I'm an older brother. That's what we do. We toughen you so that you're more
not
successful in the real world because you've learned to take your licks and to give them
My
back.
arm hurts really bad.
Okay, so they had...
Grow a new one.
I'm trying.
So,
Ouija boards for.
so you do get to witness a wedding ceremony where they do sake.
Oh
You
yeah,
get
yeah.
to-
Like the
he's-
3 sip. It was like
Yeah.
a 3 sip. In
Is
the
this our
natural.
rundown of
Action.
alcohol in the movie? Because
Correct.
there was a scene in a bar.
in a bar with
He had a glass. What was it, like
Asahi.
a lager?
And then
a tall boy Asahi,
there was
not
also
a can and bottle.
like 2 different restaurants
Yeah.
with beer.
And then there were mixed drinks, many mixed drinks
Right.
at various times and shots of things. We don't know what the shot was that he got at the bar towards the beginning of the film. That
The
was
glass is really cool.
I think
Yeah.
it was probably a whiskey or
Yeah,
something
it looked like
that.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, he had a whiskey and a beer.
and a beer.
Ah.
A beer.
Yeah, it was a
A beer.
two drink day for him that
Yep.
day.
Yeah, because the bartender knew. Bartenders know these things.
So one thing I mentioned while we were watching the movie, so dear listener, for your benefit, in the States, we like variety. We go to all kinds of different restaurants. We change things up all the time. Like Japan, I understand it's very common for people on their way home from work. They'll go to the same izakaya. If there isn't like a company dinner with your team or whatever, they'll go to the same restaurants very frequently. And so a lot of people are regulars. And the people you see there, like they all know you because they're regulars too. It's uncommon to like hop around to different restaurants. There's a lot more loyalty.
I've heard that. I wouldn't know how to do that though. I get really bored really fast.
I love my local bar.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of the locals. I know all the staff. It makes me so happy.
When you can go in and they know who you are.
Sometimes you
and
want
And they know that's your name.
when I hand them my card and say I'll keep the tab open please, and it's under, and they're like, I know who you are.
I know I'm a local because some spots I just walk in, they never take my card till I actually go to leave.
Yeah,
It's like, hell yeah, this is awesome.
they trust you.
I should be trusted.
So and
Should you?
all
You
right.
wanted to get a new Aaron.
I'm gonna get my dead grandma to beat you up.
She's gonna. Hey, they cremate people in Japan, so
Oh no, she was Catholic. She got buried in a box.
All right, there we go. All right, so this is the time of the podcast we're going to switch over to talking about the beers we had.
Yes,
Thank you for hanging out. This movie that we're discussing and reminiscing about is called Rental Family.
2025,
2025,
Brendan Fraser, Japan.
It's a really amazing film. No special effects.
The special effects are the emotions you feel along the way.
And in the commercials he was in some amazing toothpaste commercials, which were memorable.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
if
are.
they had commercials like that in the States, I'd be all over that.
And-
I want to brush my teeth.
In the film crew, I've got to mention this
Yeah.
before we go on to beer. They paid the time to shoot several scenes at golden hour,
Yeah.
which is it's at dusk when the lights are coming on, but
It's
you can still
diffused.
see with regular ambient light. And
cool.
you got about 15 minutes to shoot that scene. And there was one very specific one I remember, but I think there were 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
And it takes a lot of patience to set that up and make it happen.
Maybe like ready for the right time of day when the sun is in the right spot.
Actors
Holy
playing
cow.
actors doing acting. There we go.
You know, this was our protagonist was an actor. It didn't feel like self-absorbed or self-referential at all.
It felt very natural.
Yeah, it did. It did. So
Like he's an
kudos to
actor
that.
and he's trying to act and he's like, I'm going to get lost in this because I can, and it's freaking him out.
So
'Cause, you know,
8 thumbs up. 8 thumbs.
8 thumbs up.
Okay,
yeah.
so 8 thumbs up and 2 beers.
2 beers. So
And a few
thanks-
glasses of water.
and some water. Please hydrate while you go. So as mentioned at the beginning, we had a couple of beers. The first one was the Umpire Strikes Back, which is a PDXPA. So it's a Portland Xtra Pale Ale from Vice Beer, collaboration with the Portland Diamond Project, which is an organization that's trying to bring professional baseball to the Portland metro area.
So
But Dan,
is-
we have the pickles.
We do. but
We have the
that's
pickles
not
at
pro.
home, Blake. So there's a copyrighted character from a
Yes.
Star Wars film on the can. Is
No,
Dorth
it's-
Batter.
It's a Dorth Batter. Yeah.
this so Dorth Batter? Is this a reference to the unicyclist?
No.
No, it's actually just
I think
it's-
it's just a reference to the name, The Umpire Strikes Back, being The Empire Strikes Back. I
So
think.
so Vice Beer specializes in naming and associating their beers from things from the 80s and 90s.
No, yeah, it's the baseball's the Death Star.
Aaron, that's no baseball.
That's no baseball. Uh-oh. So yeah, this is a really interesting beer. I think all four of us really, really liked it. 6% hops from Mosaic, Cascade, Columbus, Mosaic Cryo, and Mosaic Dynaboost. Dynaboost is interesting because I've only heard of it. I've never tried using it. The others I have familiarity with.
Yeah, Dan, I was about to ask if we've had a beer with Dynaboost, but it's kind of an insane
I
question
don't
for all the
think
episodes
so.
we've done.
I mean, we've done over 300 beers. There's probably been one that had it, but I don't
But I've
remember.
never heard of Dynaboost before today.
Yeah, it's. I know the name, but I don't know exactly.
I mean, whatever it is, it's delicious. I really like this beer.
This was a really nice beer.
Balanced, bright citrus, dank pine, a little crisp, a little clean finish. Is there any copy on the can, Aaron, or imagery you can share with us?
Portland Xtra Pale Ale. That's it.
There's other stuff on the side.
Describe the art.
Yes, with the Darth Vader voice.
Government warning: according to the Surgeon General, women should not. Okay, so this beer actually would be perfect for drinking while watching a baseball game. If you're outside,
Yeah.
and watch it, like this beer is like perfectly engineered for that
For
experience. 'cause-
baseball experience. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I'd say it was really good. I'm thinking, after mowing the lawn, this beer. Summertime, this beer. When you're watching a Japanese movie about an emotionally isolated American, a sad American, this beer.
You could also watch a fun 70s romp of a sci-fi film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This beer.
I think that would, with all the bright colors and the psychedelic visual. I'd do
So
that.
Buck Rogers in the 21st century, no, 24th century.
No, I'm talking original Battlestar Galactica, baby.
I drink this
Oh,
beer
yeah.
watching the original Battlestar Galactica.
Not the movie, the TV show.
No, I'd watch the reboot of the TV show drinking this beer too.
Oh, there you go.
709.
Which
So
was
we would
bad.
drink this beer.
I think
would.
I've just verbally drank like 8 of these.
Yes. Any other thoughts on this one, gentlemen? I know we all liked it.
We liked it.
It was clean, refreshing.
It wasn't too hoppy,
Not
which is
so
why I liked
hop-forward.
it.
It lined up with the first half of the movie really, really well.
Yeah.
Especially when we get to the second one, we'll show how well it synced up. I think Dan knocked out of the park picking these out of the old fridge.
Dan, so this is an extra pale ale. Extra pale
Yes.
ale is a type that we've seen before,
Yes.
classification, but it says Portland Extra Pale Ale. Is there a subcategorization of Portland, or is this kind of a nod to the hops being more western
used.
and coastal?
So Cascade, Columbus, and those NEC hops are typically the Northwest style hops that are going to have more of the piney character, drier finish. They're going to present more resiny and dankish a little bit, but not too bad. They're not over the top with it usually. I think this beer did a really good job in expressing those flavor profiles without being offensive.
Right.
Because it was like, oh, we could sip this and it's not sharp. I think that's the one thing we all said. It's balanced. It finishes really dry, which a good IPA or pale ale should. And that's okay. So it should never finish sweet.
It should never
And
finish dry?
It should always finish dry. Now, sometimes it's balanced and semi-sweet on the front, in the mid, and then dries out a little bit, but it should always finish dry. That's what an IPA and a pale ale is. Any other thoughts on this beer before we move on to the next one?
I want more.
I don't have any more, unfortunately.
All right, just cut this loud screaming about to do.
So this was actually purchased at the production facility that Vice Beer has out
cool.
on East Vancouver, just south of Mill Plain. It's way out there at 130 something. Check them out. They have a tap room in downtown Vancouver as well called A Little Vice, which is just a tap room, not production.
What does vice mean in German anyway?
I don't know.
Is it like second? Because then you're vice president. It means you're second president.
I don't know.
You're
But Vice, I think they mean like Miami Vice because their logo looks like the Miami Vice logo.
Oh, I thought it was more like honey vice.
No, it's Vice. It's in
Weisswasser.
Miami Vice. Yeah.
What?
No, they're trying to be
Vice,
80s and 90s.
W-E-I.
No, this is
white.
This is this is
in German.
VICE, not WEISSE. This is VICE, like
Yeah.
Miami Vice.
So it's vice. It's not vice.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bully you back.
I'm your older brother. You don't get to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you need to watch the new Family Vacation movie that Ed Helms stars in, because the little brother beats up the older one the whole time.
Yes.
That's so
okay.
depressing. That's so depressing for the
No,
older
it's
brother.
good because the older brother then overcomes it. It's Scarlett Glissando. It's okay. It's fine.
It's a heroic narrative arc.
A little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
In
All right.
a crass family movie.
I'm
All right.
done with
Any
it.
other words on this one before we move on to number
No.
2? All right. So beer number 2 is called Pinky Swear West Coast IPA from Obelisk Brewing, and Obelisk is out of Astoria. which is kind of the northwest corner of the state of Oregon.
This can art is amazing, I have to say.
They do a really good job with their beers. They have production in-house now. For a number of years they were doing it remote here in Portland, and they've opened their space, and they're actually really good quality, solid beers. I had not had this one before. I picked it up because it was really interesting looking. The can art has a pinky hand, and one's holding a flower and the other's holding a dagger, and you're like, yeah, somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah,
I think it
seems kind of like a Romeo and Juliet
Kind
motif,
of.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a 6.5%. So traditional, between 6 and 7% is traditional IPA. XPA or pale ales are usually 6% or lower. That's the only difference. The hop quantity can vary based on the style you're doing. We had a Portland style pale ale, and now we have a West Coast style IPA. So slightly heavier in the alcohol, but not by flavor. They tasted about, I think the first one actually had more mouthfeel and flavor than the second one. The second one had a little bit more thin body to it, little sharper, which is fine. Little pine resin, little citrus, bright kind of berry acidity to it almost on the back. The hops hit really sharp a little bit on the front, which was nice. I appreciate that because that's the West Coast style. Grapefruit and lemon zest and rind, that really kind of dry pithiness really expressed on the back, and as it dried out in the aftertaste, medium body, good vibrancy on the tongue, good effervescence. It danced a little bit, which it should, which helps all of those hops express. Anything else on the can that you can add, Aaron?
Well, they tell us what the hops are.
Oh,
and so West Coast IPA with deep cut Cascade, Citra, Citra Cryo, Simcoe Cryo, and Pink.
Nice.
So Cryo, is that a certain treatment of the hop?
Yes.
Is it like cryogenically frozen like Ted Nugent, and it'll be 1,000 years?
What?
I don't know
Or
where you
Walt
got that
Disney? Who was somebody?
Yeah, Disney's head. Like what? Ted
Yeah,
Nugent.
Ted Nugent.
He's alive now and
He's
being a
still
turd.
alive, yeah.
And being a huge turd.
I'd like
Okay.
him to be frozen.
God, yeah, throw him in the ocean. Let a shark eat him.
Who am I thinking of that was cryogenically frozen?
Sylvester Stallone from Demolition Man.
Okay, so
And Wesley Snipes.
Okay,
We should watch
so
that for the podcast.
cryo hops is a method where they take the vegetal matter of the leaves and remove them from the stems, and then they condense that mechanically or using some methodology, using pressure to create a higher and more dense matter, which means for the same amount of space,
More
you have
volatile oils.
more oils, more everything. So
Okay.
it's triple the amount of acidity. Usually it's double or triple the amount of acidity per pellet.
Okay,
So you don't need to use as much.
It's like a
And
hot
it-
diamond.
It expresses a lot sharper and harder, and that's the whole point.
Like a diamond.
Correct. So yeah, I mean it's a great method. I've used cryo hops. You don't want to use them in the boil. You want to use them only on secondary and dry hop with them, because what's the point? Because you're going to boil off all that extra acidity. You don't want to use that in your boil. You can use it post boil. You can use it in your whirlpool or various.
you don't want it to boil off.
You don't want it to
And
boil
so
off.
You want to retain.
The point is
those.
you want all that natural oil and acidity and all of those great chemicals to come out and express themselves on your tongue and on your nose when you take a sniff.
Blake and I are looking at each other because we think there's natural oil jokes in there to be mined.
Okay, I thought that's what you were thinking, but thank you for the confirmation.
So I will say, all of us during the movie, when we opened this up, yes, it matched the point of the movie that made sense for it to go on, but
Yeah.
we're all like, oh, I really like that first one way better. And I
Well,
would
the first one was kind of easier and nicer drink. The second one matched the like Act 3
chaos.
kind of the end of Act 2, beginning of Act 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kinda-
breaking the pinky swear.
Sharper, more emotional content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Choices made lead to results that may not be favorable.
correct.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I had these available in the beer fridge. This
Us
was
too.
This was
Yes,
a random
agreed.
encounter with the beer fridge. So
16 thumbs up.
Yeah, no worries. So, any other thoughts on this movie before we finish off this great episode?
Yeah, listener, I don't know if we really sold the film, but you should watch
you
it.
should
You should
definitely
watch it.
Absolutely.
It's quite good. It's emotional,
Well worth watching.
age appropriate to older teenager, because it's just drama. There's no action. There's no explosions. There's no gunfire.
And the
It's
themes
boring.
are relatable. I think most people people of most ages will get.
It's teenager or younger if you hate your dad.
Well, I mean, like if your dad's not around and you're like, I don't know how to feel about him.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, I was joking with that, but I think
So I saw it, but I couldn't disengage from like my genuine
But
point.
this is a movie for a wide audience. I think
It is.
Yeah.
I think this is a date night movie.
Yeah.
Because it'll leave you asking the same questions we ask each other. Well, who would you hire?
Yeah.
Because I want to know. I mean, I'd be curious to know. Because that leads you to a lot of other dialogue and questions.
Well, I think watching the film leads you to want to connect with other people.
Yeah.
So that's always good on a date.
Yeah, and fellas, when you watch that for the date night, you just say afterwards, "Well, I'd hire you, honey, sweetheart."
or
I'd hire you.
ladies.
Or
they
No,
them.
I'm giving ladies credit enough that they're going to
And they
think
thems.
of at least as good of an answer on their own. Like,
I would hire the world's okayest DM to be my DM and play all my DM roles.
So I'm trying to find where you can find this to watch it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's on Apple TV,
Hulu, Prime, Fandango.
Yeah, and that's about it.
At home.
It's not on Netflix as far as we could tell. I think this was like a
Looks like the key place is Hulu.
yeah. So check it out if you can. Find it online, stream it, or go rent it somewhere if they have it.
Go buy the Blu-ray. Why not?
Yeah, I know, right? Physical media. Who
I
does
love
that
physical
anymore?
media. Who wants to go thrifting?
I know. Right? It's funny where you can go antiquing and they have a Blu-ray bin.
Yep.
I mean, brother, I got
silly and funny.
Office Space for $2 on Blu-ray. Yeah.
that's a good deal.
The only hiccup is the cover has Deadpool on it because I guess there's like a Fox cross advertising thing. But
That's
it's still the
That's
movie.
so weird.
But the
That's
cover
really
has
weird.
Deadpool behind the guy covered in paper.
So we have a mutual friend who maybe actually even she listens to this podcast, but she was telling me she doesn't have a Blu-ray player. One of Gary's former students who's
Yeah.
like in her like mid to late 30s, and I was like, oh crap, I am so much older than they are because not only do I have a Blu-ray player, it's the same Blu-ray player I've had for like 20 years.
Nice.
And it still works.
Yeah, it still works.
Holy
Technology
yeah.
back then was made to last.
I mean, it was Sony, so it's high Japanese
back in the
quality.
2000s,
Yeah.
which was 20 years ago.
Yup.
Shush. You be quiet.
Thank you for reminding me 1980 wasn't 20 years ago. It was more than 20.
Okay, so this movie was 2025. There are no Blu-rays present in it.
No, there was some interesting
Records.
there were some records.
Oh
I
Yeah.
don't know. Little throwback.
LPs.
I guess that's the only media they really show, aside from like just a TV playing it and like a pad.
And
An
phones.
iPad.
There's
People
some
have smartphones.
Yeah.
There's some old shoulder-mounted cameras at the actor's funeral at the beginning of the funeral scene. When
yeah.
they're walking in, there's people that are holding like this old like VHS kind of looking camera.
Yeah, there
thing.
were.
Camcorder.
A camcorder. And I was like,
recording
what the hell is that?
But there also the child had a tablet device,
Yeah, yeah.
and that was a plot motivating outcome for
As well as a
yeah.
cell phone and sending weird selfie.
Oh yeah, the smallest cell phone I've ever seen.
They have those in Japan, little kid phones, because they only do certain things. Or literally, it's like if you wanted to get a phone for your kid, but not have it be accessing the internet and only have certain things on it, and you can't break it because it's only programmed for those things.
So it's a dumb phone.
It's a very dumb phone.
Well, Brian and I have the best kind of phone where it's just see-through and it's full of candy. But it only calls the other phone, which is weird.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
What?
You should drink some water. We've been drinking water because we had these 2 beers and we're just like, oh my god.
And I have work tomorrow.
We gotta hydrate.
Or we'll dehydrate. I don't have a fun way to do it. This movie didn't really have any like gimmicks.
All right.
I'm not gonna say it in Japanese.
In the toothpaste commercial.
We could.
If you don't hydrate, you will dehydrate.
No, it's like there was the brush and toothpaste stance.
Yeah, but drinking to stay hydrated isn't brush themed, Aaron. I'm doing it for the podcast.
I disagree, sir.
I disagree with you.
I disagree with you,
Brian, he's disagreeing with me.
Brian,
Aaron,
Kids, shut up.
he started it.
You shut up. Make sure you hydrate if you are drinking, or you will dehydrate. And if it's not death, you will have a gnarly hangover.
All of the opinions expressed during the taping of this recording are those of the host. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. We enjoyed it. Please check out this film if you can. We really want everybody to see this film because it's actually quite good.
Yeah.
Great acting, good storytelling.
Yes.
Happy ending for everyone except for the guy who dies because he's old.
No, he had a happy ending. Spoilers for one, but two, he had a happy ending.
He got to see his love
Yes.
before he went.
He
Boy,
completed
we
his
almost
emotional
made it to the end of the podcast without Dan spoiling
I
something.
know. Gotta spoil at least one thing.
No, you
All right.
don't.
So, listener,
right.
thank thank you for joining us. This is Aaron. Oral hygiene is legitimately important. Please take care of your teeth and gums.
This is Blake saying, give Monkey Bone a watch. Brendan Fraser's pretty good in it. Dave Foley's fun. It's John Turturro voices Monkey Bone. That's fun.
This is Brian, and I'm warning you, you must finish sweet.
So here we go. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for listening.
You always have the best ones.